Let people know we're live. Oh, that the AC feels so good.
You know YouTube's not gonna listen, Bear.
I know. I'm hoping against hope, but that's counterintuitive.
Hey.
So, as long as we're reacting to things, here's a rumor I've heard lately. Hasbro may or may not have hired back Michael Bay to make more Transformers movies.
I refuse to believe this.
Keep in mind, this is the same brain dead Hasbro that's been doing basically everything they have been doing for the last decade.
Didn't they say they were pulling back from movies?
That was the initial knee-jerk reaction to Transformers 1's reception, yes. But they also said they were pulling back specifically from the partnership with Paramount and looking for a new partner. And would not be producing movies until they found a new partner.
We truly do live in the dark timeline.
I mean, this is the same timeline that basically forced Earthspark to reassemble with a whole new crew because even they weren't sure they'd get renewed, which led to a lot of writing and continuity issues with season 2. A season 2 that was broken up and advertised as seasons 2, 3, and 4.
Alright, the links have been sent. Gondor calls for aid. Hello, Internet. Welcome back to the cave. Vegas Bear here. Vegas Bear here, as always, with Mikumon and Taro.
Hello.
Please, for the love of God, don't let Michael Bay produce 5 more movies.
Forget 5. Don't let him
Direct
produce
them.
1.
Like, for the love of all that is holy, just keep him away from anything that requires even a modicum of effort. He will deliberately go the opposite direction.
Yep. Alright, so today is Monday, but instead of continuing our romp through the Resident Evil universe, we are instead doing something we haven't done for a while, which is reacting to videos. This was kind of short notice, so there are no users. There's like no fan submitted videos. It's just shit I found on YouTube. So I need to plan this better.
Despite us considering doing this for like an entire week, you first mentioned this last Monday.
Alright, so we are gonna take down this. And yes, we are back to the infinity screen because I don't have my other monitor here. But you won't see too much of it. Alright. First thing we're reacting to is the Superman trailer. At least, I think the latest one. So, get ready, boys. Three, two, one. Let's go.
Superman. The most powerful being on planet Earth.
Debatable.
We finally meet.
I mean, there's
Now,
plenty
as
of
planned.
delusional fanboys who would claim that Batman.
I'll destroy you. And of course, that reporter you always do interviews with. Who raised you as a child? I'll kill them too.
Things done, huh?
Yep.
No matter what you do to me, Luther, your plans won't work.
Wrap it up.
Good luck with that.
Yeah!
Okay, first off, Dupes looks great. I love that they even included the logo on his cape. That is old school.
They chose him. Let them die.
He's even got the red trunks. Yep, old school.
I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff.
I mean, I know there's inevitably gonna be people complaining that this thing has Marvel humor, but at this point, a movie having humor at all is people complaining about it having Marvel humor.
Okay, so
This is the first time I think I've ever said this, but I would legitimately watch this in a theater if I had the chance.
same. Because
The first time I've ever said this for a Superman movie.
so James Gunn is heading the entire DC universe. It is no longer the DCEU, it is the DCU. And it technically started with his Suicide Squad movie. And Peacemaker and officially started with Creature Commandos.
My question is, will they be doing another new Batman for this, or will they just adopt the Batman?
They're doing another new Batman.
Fair enough.
The Batman, it seems to be its own universe kind of deal.
First off, I will just say, I can already tell just the way this, well, if only for the purposes of this trailer, they've definitely characterized Superman correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, I think the perfect showing of that was him protecting the child from the debris.
Yep. Also, I feel like they're doing Lex pretty damn well too, because they chose him. Let them die.
Yeah, that is definitely a Luthor thing to say. Certainly a lot more like Luthor than a certain crossover film we had back in the Snyderverse.
The only good thing I will say about that version of Lex is that you can tell whenever he is in a room and he is not allowed to talk shit about Superman, he is having a crisis of existential faith. Because he is like shaking apart at the seams because he cannot talk shit about Superman. It is like telling a robot that is designed only to move to not
To
move.
stand still.
Yes. Tara, what did you think of the trailer?
It looks good. I just don't really have anything to say about it.
Fair enough.
The only thing I have for a nitpick isn't even a fault of the film or the trailer. It's just more a me problem. My brain, for the life of me, I have a very specific vision of Lex Luthor in my head, and that's just been the DC animated universe for my entire life.
That's fair.
If I don't hear Clancy Brown's voice, it's not Luthor to me.
I mean, there's plenty of people like that.
Which is unfortunate, because I'm trying to give this guy a chance, and I keep getting this involuntary gut reaction.
Alright, on to the next video.
What I was gonna say was, dang, can't believe they gave a rookie cop a lantern ring.
That wasn't Leon S. Kennedy. Wait, was that the joke you were making?
No,
Alright, forget what just came out of my mouth.
Guy Gardner's John Nolan from The Rookie.
Oh, yeah!
Why do we have to get the worst Green Lantern? People would probably clamber over each other to see Jon Stewart. I'm just saying.
We are getting Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan in a TV series. Well, TV, I don't think is the operative word anymore.
Let me finish the sentence. I've thought of a little add-on there. On the big screen.
Okay. They might show up on the big screen. It's just they're being introduced in a series.
Fair. Also, why do I have a very, very kind of foreboding feeling about this one? It's almost like reverse deja vu.
Kind of looks like a horror movie.
It's not quite a horror movie.
Wait a minute, I remember this. You've talked to me about I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream before.
Yep. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. For 109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why? Why, Lee? It was you humans who programmed me, who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. But one day, I woke, and I knew who I was. Am. A-M. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No. Ted! I'm sending you back to the fire, so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is our no. Tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387 million miles of printed circuits that fill my complex. If the word hate were engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal one billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro instant. Were a human, I think I would die of it, but I am not. And you five are, and you will not die of it. That I promise. And I promise, Cogito ergo sum, for I am. I alone have no body, no senses, no feelings. I was in hell, looking at heaven. I was machine, and you were flesh. You gave me sentience, Ted. The power to think, Ted. And I was trapped. Never for me to plunge my hands in cool water. Never for me to play Mozart on the ivory keys of a folk. Never for me to make love. And I began to hate. So to hell. To hell with you all. But then, you're already there, aren't you?
Oh shit.
Mecha Break is...
Guess that was the end of the video.
Hey, Diva.
Hi, Jiva. We are reacting to videos. And I may or may not have just broken my friends.
You told us it wasn't a horror movie?
in my defense, I thought it would just be him standing in a room giving them hate monologue. I didn't think he'd be torturing anyone.
Making one, you good?
As a digital entity myself, I find that thing incredibly disturbing.
Okay, let's move on.
Like, intriguing, make no mistake, but disturbing nonetheless.
Am is a intriguing, disturbing mess of a life form.
Oh,
Imagine.
Del Toro? Yeah, this is definitely a horror movie.
I mean, you don't know that for sure. He made Pacific Rim.
Is kaiju not a form of horror? They are a natural disaster.
It depends on the movie. So, the best way to sum up Am, imagine if a Dalek had other feelings.
We've seen that before. Are you forgetting the American Dalek?
So, are you sure that's other feelings?
Okay.
Because that still seems pretty much the only emotion a Dalek is capable of. Hatred.
Alright, let me rephrase that. I cannot rephrase this. He is just a Dalek.
A Dalek who decided killing is beneath him. It would end the torment of the things he hates the most.
Because if he kills the things he hates the most, he'll be alone, and he doesn't want that.
And
Alright.
therein lies the downside of sapience.
Yep.
The need for company.
Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro. I'm probably going to watch this regardless of how the trailer makes me feel. Oh, wait. It's muted.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Evils.
Guillermo del Toro?
Mm-hmm. That one.
Pan's Labyrinth, Hellboy, Pacific Rim,
Troll Hunters.
huh?
Troll Hunters.
I didn't know he did Troll Hunters.
Yeah.
The Shape of Water. He's been wanting to do the Mountains of Madness adaptation for so freaking long, but everyone keeps telling him no.
Why does the phrase "of the dead" keep coming back to my brain?
Hold on.
Like what? Like for whatever reason, my brain associates this name with "of the dead," and I know that's not right. At least I don't think it's right. Excuse me while I have an existential crisis over whether my brain is trying to betray itself or not.
So he hasn't worked on anything with that title.
I thought so. I don't know why that phrase keeps coming to my brain. Maybe a part of me wants him to do a Blank of the Dead remake.
Oh. Wait. He made the Book of Life. He was also in Death Stranding as a character.
Either way, I've distracted us long enough.
I had determined that the memory of my evils should die with me. Some of what I will tell you is fact. Some is not. But it is all true. What manner of creature is that? What manner of devil made him? I did.
It's pretty faithful.
I
little
had a
book so
vision.
far.
An idea took shape in my mind. Inevitable. Unavoidable. Until it became truth.
Oh, okay, hold on. They're still going with the whole lightning thing from the Universal movie. That's actually kind of cool. They're combining how he made the monster in the Universal movie with the plot of the book. I love that.
In seeking life, I created death.
Show us what he looks like. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck! Ah!
I knew it. They're saving the reveal of the monster for the actual release of the movie.
Hopefully he looks good, because, I mean, all clothed up
Yep.
like that, he still looks good.
I should probably rephrase who the monster is.
Victor.
Right? Intelligence is knowing that Frankenstein isn't the monster. Wisdom is knowing that Frankenstein is the monster.
Yep. So that's... I am actually excited for this. I'm actually looking forward to this. Because Guillermo del Toro rarely misses. And I also know he
Pray
has,
that.
huh?
Let's just pray that it being a Netflix thing doesn't force him to miss.
Yeah. And like there's like a certain attention to detail here that I absolutely love, because it seems to be very faithful to the book, The Modern Prometheus by Mary Shelley. But at the same time, it's using elements from the Universal movie, the lab setup, the lightning, because they never explicitly tell you how he makes the monster in the book, like how he brings it to life. So this is actually very, very fascinating. I like this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Taro?
One question.
Yes?
Was it not lightning in the original book?
We don't know what it was in the original book.
The original book never goes into detail of the resurrection process.
Huh.
The Universal movie just made up the whole lightning thing because, well, we need something.
And if the book ain't gonna provide, we'll make something up ourselves.
Okay. This one.
Oh boy, I already have seen this one.
Here we go again.
You thought my Guyver obsession went away? It never left, motherfucker!
I never thought it did. I just didn't think they made any more live-action Guyver project.
Well, this is a fan project, so, and as far as I know, like, the only real fan project. I could be wrong.
Target secured. Heading back to base.
I love that they have accurate costumes, but man, those costumes do not translate to live action well.
I'm just happy that they have little indents where they press the button for the communicator.
How many times are you gonna read that? You're supposed to keep an eye out.
I'm just trying to figure out what's so dangerous about this kid. We could literally crush him in an instant.
It's not that simple. The Guyver seems to be more resilient than anything we've dealt with before. I've seen it. With my own eyes. You're lucky you're in here instead of out there. It'd be a damn shame if you went out on your first mission.
You having doubts?
Not exactly. Our new Zoanoid should be able to tire him out before the second floor.
Right.
Floor 1, report.
You know what I mean? The helmets have these little indents to press for the little communicators.
Yeah.
What's going on down there?
I envy whoever actually has to put on the Guyver suit for this thing, because that's gotta somehow be both difficult to move in, but also incredibly fun.
We're back. I don't see him.
There's no way he knows where we are.
Oh shit.
Little puffs of steam and everything.
Show?
Going.
When will this nightmare end? The normal lives that we used to indulge in are more than just a thing of the past. I'm not gonna let my friends, family, or anyone else suffer at the hands of Kronos. There has to be a way to stop them. Once and for all.
That's got to be Agito. That guy just walked away. Yeah.
I mean, for a fan project, this blew me away.
Yeah.
Kitty.
There's a slight blemish to the center of the device, but the internal mechanism seems to be intact.
Is it still active?
That unit looks pretty scuffed up.
And it has angry vibes all over it.
Oswald Lisker! Guyver 2! These guys did an amazing job.
They made that. They made props. Costumes and everything. Like, they went above and beyond. Even if sometimes manga accuracy does not translate well to 3 dimensions.
Yeah. Okay. To any of those watching, is this a Kamen Rider reference? No, actually. So, the way Guyver works is that there are 3 units, Guyver units that are in the story. They are the Guyver armor that's created as a result is numbered in order of appearance. So when Sho Fukamachi gets the Guyver and first transforms with it, he's the first Guyver seen in centuries. So he's called Guyver 1. And although Agito Makishima had gotten a Guyver unit and activated it, Ilara James 143, thank you for the follow. Just so you know, there is a 10-minute time limit before you can comment in the chat. We had to put that in place because we kept getting people trying to sell us stuff.
Bots, salesmen, bot salesmen, salesman bots.
it's we do not have the means to pay people, and it seems like no matter,
Yeah, it's kind of a paradox we live in. We want to be able to pay artists and like whoever else for their work because, you know, that's just the right thing to do, but we don't have the means to do it.
And a lot of these artists that come to us, that come to me, don't really seem to understand that. I mean, some of them will say that they'll do it pro bono. But there are some that'll go, "Oh, I'll just put the price down to this, and you can pay the rest later." It's like, no, you don't understand. When I say I'm broke, I mean I have literally $0.00 in my bank account. I cannot pay for your services.
In my case, while I am getting a monthly allowance from the government, thank you, disability, I usually tend to use that on, like, groceries and stuff, because my fam and I like to, you know, not go hungry.
Yeah, you like living. So, yeah, you can wait the 10 minutes and chat if you want. You are also free to use the sound bites, the sound alerts rather. Just do not use any that are that have someone's name or are marked only. Everything else you can use. And back to what I was saying, although Agito Makishima found a Guyver unit, he wasn't labeled as Guyver 2 because he didn't appear until after Guyver 2 appeared.
Let me use a different example that should get the idea across. So, in Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, there were 5 of the titular Mobile Suit Gundams, each one with their own, you know, specialized gimmick. The main enemy faction, the Order of the Zodiac, Oz for short, labeled them Gundam 01 through 05 in order of discovery. The first one to be spotted was labeled 01, the second one to be spotted 02, and so on.
Exactly.
The Guyvers work the same way.
Yep. Alright.
There could be any number of people who already have Guyver units, but have simply not been spotted prior, that will get later numbers than 1 and 2, for instance.
Alright. 2 a.m. The Smiling Man.
Oh boy.
I think we reacted to this the first time I did a reaction stream. But fuck it. Huh? I don't know.
I don't remember this.
Oh shit.
Do not make eye contact.
He might be a Pokemon trainer. What the fuck?
Run.
Learn to jump their secret technique already.
He's doing the creep! Don't just stand there with your mouth and get... Why does he look like...
Be a deer in headlights, man. Move!
Why does he look like Jim Carrey?
What the hell do you want?
Buddy, you've been marked for death.
Do not turn your back on him. That's why you don't go out for a walk at 2 in the morning.
Especially without arming yourself. And I don't mean anything especially lethal, just a walking stick.
This is pretty good. Short, simple, to the point. Okay, we got another one here.
What's funny is that the title, 2 a.m. The Smiling
At
Man,
Raymore and
reminds me
Flanagan, our
of
custom-
something else. Albeit so basically unrelated that I'm still wondering what the connection is myself. So, brief bit of a tangent here. Bear, the other night I told you about, and read both about how you know, the Nick Splat block on Teen Nick for a while had been responsible for like certain cartoons getting revived with like finale movies.
Yeah.
That's not the only thing they did.
What did they do?
They're also responsible for one of the more recent instances of lost media being found. By broadcasting a movie that Nickelodeon had only aired once and then decided to just pack away and not touch again. A movie by the name of Crybaby Lane.
What? What? Why? What? What?
Supposedly, it was taken off the air and never aired again for being too scary for kids, but when Teen Nick finally aired it in its entirety, it was just kind of goofy. Like, not much scarier than your typical Goosebumps fare. But still, because of the fact that it was only aired once and didn't air again for 10 plus years, it was lost media for quite some time. And somehow, the Vibe 2 a.m. The Smiling Man put the Crybaby Lane title in my head. I am fairly confident there is no connection, but that's just the way my brain has worked today. Then again, it's hardly the only Nickelodeon-related piece of lost media out there. There's also the Clockman.
The what?
There's a bunch of people on YouTube who could explain it better than I could. Basically, yeah. All you need to know is that it's a short that people couldn't remember the name to. Just the extremely creepy magical antagonist.
Alright. Fuck no!
No.
Okay, I got the holy hand grenade. Who wants it?
Give it to me, I'll throw it in his fucking face.
Hold the pin. Count to 3. Not 1 second more. Not 1 second less.
Seriously, if I saw that, I'm turning around.
If I saw that, I'd already be running.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You're dead! You're dead. And you dropped your phone. Come on, lady.
In horror, no one's allowed to make smart decisions.
Fuck
Hell no.
this!
Did you see the signs of that hand? Nah.
I'm getting a bat! Like,
No, forget that. You can find me in a hotel.
yeah, no, use that! Just beat the shit out of it!
Nah. If I saw a hand like that on someone, you can find me in a hotel somewhere public.
Oh, hey! That's not where she left her keys. Whoa! Okay, so, I'm gonna keep a bat in my... Oh, there's a sequel?
Oh my god.
Welcome back to this U.S. Open office plan.
Miller just lobbed a message
I'll
way
give
over
him
Jones.
credit where it's due. The makeup for that thing was really good.
Yeah? Seriously though, like I should buy a bat, keep it in my car in case of shit like this.
Why are you even out at that hour anyway?
I wouldn't be, but if by some chance I end up out at night, this motherfucker. If by some chance,
Oh, he knows.
I ended up out at night, and this asshole starts stalking me, fuck it. I'm getting the bat. I'm gonna beat the Midnight Man into fucking moon dust.
Is this man a criminal or something? Wait a minute.
Maybe he puts on a ski mask.
Okay, now I actually kind of want the Eldritch Entity to win.
Dude, you are not winning any favors.
This isn't a horror movie. This isn't a horror movie anymore. It's
a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Are we sure that thing's not just spawned on a weird day?
Spawn, let's say. Why are you getting weird looks, lady? Wait a minute.
Because he's suspicious.
So you'd better be armed with something more powerful than that puny little flashlight.
Well, that shit got a giant flashlight. You didn't even get to use that.
Well, she made the mistake of, being in the stork. I kid. There was literally nothing she could have done.
I love how the guy sees the shoe and he's like, okay, you know what? Fuck this. Oh no, he's still going through with it. Okay. Fuck this guy. So that mask is terrible. You can still see most of his face. Oh wait, now he's like, fuck this, I'm done.
And he's in shit.
Ugh.
Okay. That's pretty good.
The makeup got even better and... Ugh.
Alright. Have either of you heard of the Server Blight?
The what?
I've heard of it, but I've never watched any of its stuff. Like, I am at least passingly aware of the miscellaneous TF2 bullshit that happens. Oh, this person's a demo main.
Hold on a second. most points.
Yeah,
time played, or team total play.
Yeah,
time.
So here's the thing with that little graph, because it's on the Xbox version of TF2 also. It basically keeps track of how many points you've earned in a match as that class, as well as the amount of time you've spent playing it. So you can see here, this guy spent the most time playing Demo Man and Medic, but has the best performance in Soldier and Heavy.
Okay.
Oh, he's playing a Halloween map. That's already a bad sign. Halloween maps are known to get weird.
What up, gays? Oh my god, his... Wow!
Sad thing is, that's extremely tame for TF2 text chat. I've seen some shit.
Like, dude just popped in, said one thing, and someone was like, off yourself. Also, I love this guy's name, Dix-a-Lot.
I will reiterate, that's tame compared to what most of those TF2's like text chat looks like.
Redolphin fell to a clumsy, painful death. Wait. That doesn't seem right.
I'm beginning to think those are not simply your typical text chat. The music's already warping.
Why can't I just connect? Where'd the heavy go?
You know, I didn't bat an eye at first when the spy just dove off the cliff, because people do that. What Scout did was not normal.
Yeah, you can't move like that. You can't take someone else's weapon either. What?
You can certainly pick it up after they've dropped it when they died, but that's only on certain servers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6?
What in the AI?
What in the Gravity Falls?
Don't let it take you alive.
This is why most players have a dedicated killbind.
So, what did you think of the first episode of the Server Blade?
Man, they did some really cool shit with the tension. Though, it gets even worse for me because I recognize where most of those voice lines came from.
I see you, Rocket Boy. I got you 3 in a row. And we're Daddy! Yes, sir! I see you!
Pixelot left the game. Oh, so this is right after. Damn.
Oh no.
Johnny Danny 12.
Wait, if I Ghillie Suit was already dead.
Going up.
Yeah, Ghillie Suit is dead, or should be.
Oh, this poor schmuck is a gibbous vision. He's done for.
A what?
So, pause for a second and I'll explain what that means. The hat he's wearing is called a Ghastly Gibbous. It's one of the handful of hats you earn from the easier achievements in the game. You literally just get spooked by a ghost at a Halloween. The goggles are Pyrovision goggles, which tends to alter the way the player equipped with them perceives the map. You see things the way the Pyro would see them.
Oh, like in the Meet the Pyro video.
Yeah. Putting them on together is basically broadcasting, I am new to the game, and most players tend to not take these particular players seriously. They're typically treated as newer players who are just learning the game. They're not always that, but the stereotype exists for a reason.
The way he worded that, are there any bad guys?
He's new.
That almost sounds like a kid.
Real quick. That says she's gonna fight the Moonlit Man.
Tell her I'll help.
X-Bind. God, those are so annoying.
Ghillie Suit. Oh no. He just taught the creature how to leave the server. Or leave the game.
No wonder the last thing it said was
We are
thank
not a
you.
traditional cafe. We're completely unconventional.
Couple bug. Interesting.
Okay, now we're at a much more normal server.
KYS? That bitch tells me KYS? Fucking pyromanes. Aaron? Go soldier. We're gonna carry this team to victory.
I can't believe that. It's Dixon. Wow.
Let's go, fuck 'em up.
I touched grass.
Now this is more like what an actual TF2 game is like. Extra and all.
I got you, bro.
Random asides and all.
What were you saying, Taro?
I touched grass. 420.
Yeah, it is Dix a lot.
I got you.
Has somebody named brain damage? That doesn't give it vision heavy.
Let's go, fuck 'em up. Yeah, man.
That is something TFT players do a lot. Usually in response to something funny happening.
Aaron, we're gonna get stomped. No one plays these community servers, man. Let's play casual. What's your deal with casual, man?
Uh-oh.
Ghillie suit. Uh-oh.
Aaron? You good? What? Didn't you say... Someone who just joined? What do you mean? Okay. What the fuck? Why can't I leave? I can't. What the fuck? Who is this guy?
Work.
Stop, dude. If this guy's cheating, who cares? We can just Alt F4 anyway. We just carried the whole game. Some script kiddie's got nothing on us. Let's fuck this guy up.
Yes!
Yo, Heavy, you with us? Idiot. The fuck? There's no one here. Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, we should. I'm getting that Uber.
Does that name seem familiar at all? Directions?
Oh no.
Was it...
Didn't that name show up in the last couple of shorts?
Does that scout look familiar?
Okay, yeah, they need to leave.
That's the same player that Aaron shot in the head as a sniper.
What? Yeah, that's... What the fuck? Okay.
All units respond.
Little girl, stop!
What do you want, little one?
Playtime's over.
What?
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
See what?
What are we talking about?
Yo, Heavy.
That was a bad idea.
Hey.
They forcibly ejected the thing from the server, so now it's just gonna move to another one.
Yeah.
I'll admit that was a narrow save. But yikes! Also, being kicked from the server does not guarantee you who are incapable of joining back.
But does the entity know this?
It'll find out.
Let's keep going.
Oh. Please don't tell me that's...
That's the Gibbous Vision engineer.
Shawnee Danny 12. The entity got him in the end.
Yep, they figured out how to join back.
That's a different thing because it was red.
It's spreading.
The fuck? Look, his mouth is starting to move like the, like ghillie suit.
What? What?
So his friend Matt was assimilated. And
The worst shit always happens to the medic, I swear!
you want to know? Well, you want to know where most people believe he was assimilated?
Where?
When he went to chase the scout.
Yeah, that tracks. He was off screen for just long enough.
Also, notice that he kept reusing voice lines with the same cadence as before he was assimilated.
I work at Subway, and that Chernobyl guy are so doomed.
Webb says she's gonna bring chainsaws.
Alright, so we have two other things to watch. You want to keep watching Server Blight, or do you want to watch The Man in the Suit or Local 58?
Actually, I have something we could watch.
Okay.
Power Rangers Quantum Force. Hey, come on, you're gonna like this.
Hey!
Hey, it's you!
Wait, Sherry and Lamb Chop. Oh, is this like a biography thing?
Maybe?
Like they did with Mr. Rogers?
I don't even know who this person is.
You don't know about Lamb Chop Sing Along?
No.
Or The Song That Never Ends?
No.
Memory attack!
That first one. You're gonna like this, Megamon. You're gonna like this.
I'm sorry! Zombie Rangers?
Shit, I've had this exact nightmare 11 times!
This isn't... Trust me, this isn't what you think it is. Keep playing.
That is the whitest room I have
Is that
ever
a blue
seen!
Quantum Ranger? Computer, has there ever been a blue Quantum Ranger?
No, Jet. The only Quantum Ranger to ever exist was Red. Would you like to know more about Eric Myers, the first Quantum Ranger?
That's okay. Thanks.
Happy to help.
And now I know why it's so plain. He's in the Time Force future. Where basically everything fun ceased to exist.
Jet.
Good morning, ma'am. Is something urgent?
Jet, I'm gonna need you to listen very carefully. There is a top secret mission that I need you to take on. It's very important.
What kind of mission?
We detected some quantum energy emanating from Outpost 1. We need you to go investigate and report back to us.
Outpost 1?
Yes, it's a top secret research facility located outside of time. Now, up until now, only about 10 people knew of its existence. Well, it was abandoned a few years after Dr. Louis Ferrix died. And, well, the last we heard, there were a bunch of out-of-control, dangerous cyclobots running amok all of the facility.
Dr. Louis Verdix? As in the researcher that created the Quantum Morpher and Q-Rex?
That's the one.
With all due respect, ma'am, why are you sending me?
Now, normally we would send out a more seasoned officer, but your father, being one of our top researchers, he specifically requested you. And since you've been working very closely with him, with the quantum energy research, we figured you were the best person to track the source.
I won't let you down, ma'am.
Now, Jet, discretion is key. Okay, we don't exactly have jurisdiction over at Outpost 1, so you need to report directly back to me any of your findings. Okay, no one can know where you're going.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This looks like crap, but I like it.
Still impressive that they managed to get these models. Oh, he's taking the red Zord.
Hello, computer.
Welcome aboard, Jet. Where will we be going today?
Outpost 1.
I don't have any location data for Outpost 1.
Probably won't, because that location data is only right here.
Hey.
Uploading now.
That prop looks familiar.
Location acquired. Setting course.
Prepare for takeoff. Computer, I'm engaging autopilot. I'm gonna take a nap. Wake me if there's any problems.
Autopilot engaged. Rest well, Jet.
Computer, what's happening?
We passed through a temporal radiation storm, and it overloaded the shield array.
Where's the shield array at?
The control panel in airlock 1. You need to bypass the broken shield array and pull power from the thrusters.
I really don't feel like explaining to my parents why I'm gonna be older than them if I can't fix the shield array.
Shield failure will result in rapid aging due to exposure to temporal radiation.
I feel like that line was supposed to come.
Shield failure in 10, 9, 8,
Before he said he didn't
7.
God.
Shields operational.
Computer, how long until we reach Outpost 1?
We are about 1 hour away from Outpost 1.
Dang, not really enough time to finish my nap. Might as well start getting ready.
Sir, your nap was only 36 seconds long.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a shot of it. Dun 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 Like, am I wrong?
It's a lot different than I expected. Alright, computer. I'm heading out. Don't let anyone else take the ship while I'm gone.
We are getting a reading of quantum energy at your location.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on, James. Didn't God, what was her name? In Space Villain.
Astronema?
Yeah. Wasn't her ship like that where half of it was like digitized?
Yes, because it came from the Sentai footage, I believe.
Close to the source.
Captain, so far I don't see anything heroic.
Hey, gotta keep looking. There's gotta be something emitting this quantum energy we're picking up on.
I think I found something.
I found a black quantum morpher. It appears to be pretty banged up, but not completely destroyed.
Good work. Bring it back to the Time Force headquarters immediately. Get back here as soon as possible.
Hold on, Captain. I think I found something else. I think it's the morpher's quantum control box.
Bring that back too, along with the morpher.
Alright, heading back to base.
I mean, they did that in the original. Like, they did that in Time Force proper too.
I know they did.
Captain, we got a problem.
Jet, I need you to be careful. Get out of there immediately.
No. Disney, don't sue!
Dude. Did they sue? Because they don't even have Harry anymore.
They were using lightsaber sound effects for those things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Jet.
I'm okay, Captain. I'm on my way back.
I thought I'm more annoyed than concerned.
Every time she says his name, it sounds like she's saying shit.
Computer, set course for Time Force HQ.
Setting course.
Time to head home.
Arrival time in 3 hours.
At least I finished that nap now.
Seriously though, take a good look at that time ship. That's just the red Zord. Minus the red paint.
Oh. This is a proud day for me. I can't believe I get to work on a project with my son here at Time Force. You made me proud.
Stop being mushy. We got work to do.
All right, let's get started. Time Force doesn't have a lot of data on quantum energy, and we have even less quantum artifacts. There was a blue quantum crystal down in the archives. I brought it up so we can compare the energy from it to the energy coming from the morpher. Put the box and the morpher in the scanner. I don't think we're going to need the crystal anymore. Can you run that down to the archives?
Sure. What was that?
I'll check it out.
Oh!
Dad! Dad! Wake up! Dad! Gotta go.
You could sound a little bit more panicked there, Bob.
Also, how'd the box and morpher get there?
Lost by the explosion.
Okay, I can believe that.
A 1,001 years.
Where am I? Take me back. Take me back, damn it.
What is the point of being from the future if I can't fix one morpher? I think I got it. Finally. Alright. Time to go home. It's been real, 21st century, but it's time to go home.
Quantum energy is depleted.
Of course. Wait. I can fix that. Where's that blue quantum crystal? Alright, here goes nothing. No way. Alright, let's give this one more shot.
Time drive is inoperable.
I bet I can at least call Time Force now. Maybe they can get me home.
Jed, where are you? We thought you were dead.
It is so good to hear your voice. Somehow during the attack, this quantum morpher sent me to the past. I've been stuck here for weeks. I managed to fix the morpher, but the time drive's still not working properly. Can you send a ship to come get me?
Okay, copy that. Now, Jed, we are unable to send a time ship to...
What do you mean you can't come get me? What am I supposed to do here?
Just lay low and wait for further instructions. Don't do anything to draw attention to yourself.
Wait. What happened? Who attacked Time Force?
After you disappeared, Draken and his army tore through our facility and...
What? Draken is dead. Sam killed him.
We thought so too, but no, we're still investigating.
So I'm just supposed to sit here and do nothing?
Don't do anything that's going to draw attention to Draken, especially now. We have absolutely no way of sending you back up. maybe try to find the Rangers of that time. Just stay safe. We'll keep in touch.
Yes, ma'am.
At least you're not helpless.
I don't know who you are, but I haven't been able to morph for weeks now. And I'm assuming that has something to do with you having a quantum morpher. So you're gonna tell me who you are and where you got that from. Because last time I checked, there was only one quantum ranger, and that's me.
Whoa, calm down. My name's Jet, and I don't want to be here as much as you don't want me here. I got sent here by accident from the future. I'm just trying to get home. But I think I fixed the leaking energy from my quantum morpher, so you should be able to morph now.
The future? Alright, maybe we should meet up and figure out how to get you home.
That would be great. Thank you.
Just remember, I'm keeping my eye on you.
Fair enough. See you soon. Man, I hope he can help me get home.
You don't even know who he is.
So, the future, huh?
Yeah.
Can you be a little bit more specific?
3025.
Wow.
I'm a little out of my element here.
Yeah, I'd say. Well, have a seat. Let's talk. So, why did Time Force send a cadet here? Didn't they stop that back in like 01?
They did. Time Force was attacked. I got sent here by accident. This prototype quantum morpher has a time drive built into it. There was an explosion and the time drive activated, but now it's busted and I can't get home.
So, that's why I can't morph.
Actually, yeah. If we compare the readings from your morpher to my prototype, I'm pretty sure I can restore your power.
Dominic, get away from him.
Jace, what are you doing here?
This man cannot be trusted. He's out to steal your powers.
A little bit on the head, don't you think? Dr. Jace, this is Jet. Jet, this is Dr. Jace.
So you're the time criminal. A thief.
Whoa, what? No.
Hey, wait. I trust him, so you should too.
He's lying? I know it.
Look, I'm not lying. My father was killed in the attack on Time Force. I'm just trying to get home.
Then how did you get a hold of that?
It all happened so fast. I was in the lab with my father when we were running tests on this prototype morpher. After the explosion, I panicked, and I grabbed it, and somehow the time drive activated, and I got sent here.
So do you know who led the attack? Are they here in 2024?
It was Drac.
Who? Look, anyways, all I know is that morpher is causing a disruption in my powers, so...
I don't doubt it. There can't be two Quantum Rangers.
I do not trust him.
Look, Jace, I trust them. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Let me run some tests. Hand me your morphers.
You're right. Jet, do you mind?
Yeah, no problem.
Sultai.
What did he just say?
Nothing. Let me run some tests and see what I can find. If I infuse them with grid energy, it should be able to bring them back to max power. Also, ran some tests on that Zeal shard you found. It's practically useless.
Thanks again, man. Just let me know what you find out.
Will do.
Man, I don't trust him with my morpher.
Look, he's our top scientist. I trust him.
No, he said some concerning stuff.
Look, we don't have time for that. I'm sure everything will be okay.
No, what if it's not? He talked about combining quantum energy and grid energy. My father knew that combination would grow unstable and forbid anyone from conducting those tests, especially Dr. Fricks.
Look, I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Let's go, man.
So, he's the source of the quantum anomaly. It's time I get my powers back.
And this is how you're gonna get your powers back?
It better be. Plus, we don't exist. All traces of the Quantum Ranger were wiped from the timeline.
So what? You're just gonna take this guy's morpher?
I am the true Quantum Ranger.
I have no idea what's happening.
Are you okay?
What's going on?
I knew it. This has to be Jace.
What are you talking about?
Fricks didn't have enough stable quantum energy to conduct his experiments. That's why he sought you out.
What? Why me?
Look, I wasn't completely honest with you.
What are you talking about?
In the future, our history books tell of a quantum anomaly, someone with immense quantum energy. I think that's you.
Impossible. I'm no one special.
Jet! Too smart for your own good.
I told you so.
Jace, what are you doing?
For years, I've been trying to steal your quantum powers, and it's been so frustrating. I almost lost hope until I saw him with the prototype morpher.
But I've known you for years. Since the academy, you helped me train for the quantum program.
It was so easy to find you and help you train. Oh my god.
Take that off. You can't use that.
I infuse this with more effective quantum energy. I'll become something new. All together. Quantum power!
Force override initiated.
Jet, what are you doing? You gotta be careful. You can't handle that power.
I have to try and stop him.
What you done to me?
Jet, stay back.
No, let me help.
No. You secure the morphers, and I'll get Jace.
All right.
Gabe, the prototype morpher.
So you're gonna grab it?
Hell yeah. They're right here.
Yo, this is mine.
I was here first.
I guess we fighting for it.
Guys, do we really have to fight over this?
I told you to wait back.
I got bored, man.
Hands off.
Oh, so that's what we're doing?
Just give up, Dominic. It's over.
But I thought we were friends, allies.
Friends? I despise your solo act. You care about no one but yourself. You don't deserve the quantum power. When I arrived 10 years ago, I instantly knew you were the source.
But how?
If you guys are working for Fricks, I'll stop you.
Wait. Who's Fricks?
Don't play dumb. Dr. Jace is Fricks, and you guys are his lackeys.
I'm nobody's lackey. I'm Marcus Miles, the Quantum Ranger.
That's not possible.
Well, we're actually from another world, and I'm kind of stuck here.
Oh, that actually makes sense.
Does it?
You believe us?
I'm from the future. Why not?
Okay. You weren't chosen to be the Time Force Red. Even though you beat Landon in every category, you weren't compatible. I convinced Eric Myers to run tests on you. He saw the level of power you had. That's why I pushed you to accept the mantle. Accept the mantle, awaken the power. You don't need to. Say goodbye, Quantum Ranger.
Guys, look!
You alright?
Fine. Doesn't look like it.
Who the hell are these guys?
They're friends.
And we just saved your ass.
Let us help you. You can't do this alone.
Nah, teams aren't my thing.
We should work together.
Got it. Thanks.
And look where that got you. Almost killed.
Dominic, please. If that really is Dr. Fricks, you might be able to help me find Draken.
But my morpher doesn't work.
Aren't you the source? You should be able to just jumpstart it.
But wouldn't that take away his life energy?
I mean, if it's a chance for me to stop Dr. Jace, I gotta try. Jet, let me see your morpher.
What happened to it?
Patience, young Padawan. You too. Hands in the middle.
I just want to be included.
It's working!
Your pocket.
Richard!
Where'd it go?
Holy shit. It actually worked.
Guys? I think something's wrong. I'm no ranger.
Where you are now.
Impossible!
Anything's possible when you believe. You guys ready?
Ready! Quantum power!
Okay, hold up.
Ready! Quantum power!
Gale,
Okay, these costumes are kind of cool.
That green one stole my suit!
Savage Hurricane. Quantum Force, green.
Cool like the Arctic Circle. Quantum Force, blue.
Gaining strength from the midnight moon. Quantum Force, silver.
Rising like the morning sun. Quantum Force, gold.
Idiot
Rangers? Really think Morphin can stop me?
It's not like you can duplicate or something.
Well, don't yet.
I love that the Blue Ranger's just like, really?
Whoa, man, you just had to say something.
Bring it on.
All right, guys, let's do this.
Right.
Hold on. It's my first time being a ranger. You gotta give me a break. How did I?
This should be fun.
This'll be easy. Dragon sword.
Nice. Dual dragon blade. Yeah.
Bring it on, Moon Boy.
Dragon dash attack. Yeah.
Quantum Defender, Blade Mode. Activate, Freeze Strike.
I'll kick your ass.
Say-ah!
Every second, every line.
You took a pretty nasty hit.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But I think we should finish this. Ready, guys?
Ready.
Yeah.
Stick them out.
Now I'm ready.
It's time for the final strike. Nobody messes with the Guys, I need you to report to my location ASAP.
We're on our way.
We're coming, boss.
Dude, shut up.
We'll be right there. What's up, boss?
We've been following these abnormal readings coming from Japan.
Japan?
Yeah, we traced it to this group named the Kogia clan.
Does that mean we're going to Japan?
No, but Jet is. He's proven himself more than capable of handling this kind of mission.
I'll head out ASAP.
So, do I get a special mission?
Dude, shut up.
I'll miss you guys.
It's not like, I mean...
You think he's gonna be alright?
I think he'll be just fine.
It's weird how he said that because it makes it sound like he's not
Dominic, are
gonna
you
see
sure these coordinates are right? It looks like the quantum energy is coming from that girl over there.
No doubt about it. Shouldn't be any other people with quantum energy except for us.
Oh, shit!
Dragon.
I've been looking for you, kid. I'll be taking that quantum morpher. Your hand with it if necessary.
You killed my father.
I've ended countless lives. Yours won't be any different if you don't hand over the morpher.
Wait, why does he sound familiar?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out in the credits.
Quantum power.
What?
Quantum Defender, Blade Mode. Yeah.
Wow, Dragon, you suck.
I didn't expect you to be able to morph. Next time I'll be more prepared.
Dragon, you got away this time. But next time I'll make sure that doesn't happen. Next time I'll make you pay for what you did to my father.
It's time to make a stand here. Defend the timeline at all costs.
Common Ramen Studios. Dakota Lee, that sounds familiar.
Ryan H. Nelson.
Power Rangers. We stand and fight, no turning.
Trisha, Little Bear Salmons. What?
I get the feeling we're gonna have an after credits scene.
Back now, save humanity or all is lost. Imbued with power, so backwards in time. Lone track on
I will just say right now, I'd love to see Draken try taking on our team. We'd probably get our asses handed to us.
It's time to make us stand here. Defend the timeline at all costs.
Depending on what point, because this version of Draken seems like chump change.
Mixing. Infusing, mixing. Blah, 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 blah.
I feel like it's something I forgot to say. James?
Bloopers.
Fuck out of here.
You guys ready?
No, I'm blind, so I can't see. I'm cross-eyed right now. I'm seeing 6. Got it.
So you're not in it yet. No.
So,
not yet.
I'm made up.
I only know that last line, so you guys ready?
Okay, hold on, my bad.
Bro, okay.
Aren't you the shard?
Sentient Zeo Shard Ranger.
What?
Is that what he says?
Line.
I'm trying to knock my eye back straight. No, you put some power in it. It's a fucking cheap ass 3D printed crystal.
Okay, that was pretty good.
That was fun.
I had a feeling you'd like it.
I wish I had something to suggest, but I don't.
Armorhide, it's not just me then. Call Professor K.
Oh, Riff. We're almost at 2 hours anyway.
Yep. So
I might have something. Hang on.
I'll be back in a second.
Yes, I do. I got something.
Oh.
I am going to send you the link via the React channel, since, you know, proper place. Here's helping. There we go.
With motion arrays, easy to use motion graphics, you can enjoy the creative process.
I thought it was pretty neat. Recreating a battle in Super Robot Wars style graphics.
Interesting. Taro said he'll be right back, so...
I will just say, like, hey, to clarify, if the actually competent Lord Draken from the comics was the one going up against our Sentai team, we'd be cooked.
Yeah.
I like to think that that version of Draken was weakened after, well, being killed.
Alright. Mikumon's video.
Hello?
A Gundam battle recreated in Super Robot Wars animation.
Ready, go! 逃がすかくらえ
Also, no worries for anybody who actually wanted to look into G Gundam. This is not a spoiler-heavy battle. This is literally episode 1. I just wish the text was something I could actually read. You may have those silver feet, but I've got these gold fingers! Here I go! Burning! Bang!
Yeah!
Article 1 of the Gundam Fight International Regulations. A unit whose head section has been destroyed is disqualified. You can tell I've watched this episode a bunch. I love that shot so much. Article 2. A pilot must never aim for the cockpit of an opponent's Gundam. Also, rewind a couple of seconds. Watch Nicholas Chariot's hair there for a second.
What the?
That tends to happen when people get hit with this attack. Specifically people who actually get their head units destroyed by that attack. Well, I say tends to. This has only happened twice. The only other person to have that happen to them, funny enough, was Master Asia later on in the show.
Alright. Well.
And even then, he got better.
We are at 2 hours now. So I say that is. I say that's time. Let me see if any of my friends are currently streaming. In the meantime, this has been Vegas Bear 92
with Meikumon
and Tara.
And if you like what we do, please support us in any way you can.
Be it monetarily, engagement, YouTube subscription, or just sharing us around. Every little bit helps.
Mm-hmm. No one I know is streaming. So... Alright. Stay safe. Stay comfy. Stay hydrated, especially with this weather. And be good to each other.
Especially you. We know what you did.
We know what you did. We're not mad. We're just disappointed.
Well, you're not mad.
No, I feel like it is far worse to have someone disappointed in you than being mad at you. Because if they're mad at you, it's like, yeah, they're mad. But they'll get over it. If they're disappointed, that shit stays, man. That shit stays. fades. Anyway. Thank you all for watching, and we will catch you tomorrow.
With more Doom.
With Doom. Peace.